Not long to wait now. Your graduation celebration will begin in 10 minutes. Please wear your face mask if you are unable to maintain social distance. Not long to wait now. Your graduation celebration will begin in 5 minutes. Not long to wait now. Your graduation celebration will begin in 2 minutes. Please maintain a social distance while in the marquee.
I have great pleasure in declaring this ceremony open.
Good morning, everyone. That's a very enthusiastic start, which is nice to see. Look, a very warm welcome to you all, and of course it is indeed a warm welcome this morning. So it's a pleasure to have you here as part of these celebrations, recognising the success of our students who are graduating this summer. Of course, as you can see, this is not a normal degree ceremony. It's not been a normal year. The pandemic has impacted on all our lives in ways that we could not have imagined 18 months ago. However, students, you have adapted, persevered, shown great resilience, ingenuity, tenacity, more than probably any other graduating cohort before you. And we are very proud that you have overcome all these challenges to gain your degrees. Graduations, of course, are defining moments in the university's calendar. Your graduation is a defining moment in your lives too, and it's a moment that we couldn't let pass without the celebrations that we are having today, and without the recognition, of course, that it deserves. So we're delighted to be celebrating with you, and whilst this isn't the Great Hall, it is perhaps the Great Marquee, we hope that you've been able, or what we've been able to do demonstrates, of course, the value that we place in your achievements. We hope that you'll enjoy the opportunity to be reunited with each other, to share your success with friends and family, to wear your fancy graduation robes, and of course to recognise and reflect on your achievements. So this is an extraordinary year that the university has had to face, and we've stepped up, of course, and played our part in the nation's response to the crisis too. Our researchers have developed new tests to detect COVID, new medical interventions for those suffering from it, and we've contributed to the understanding of the disease so that we might better deal with it. And all of this just a few hundred yards from where we're standing now. And of course, you've all played your part too. Many of you have supported vulnerable members of the community. Some have distributed food, medicine to those in most need, volunteered in test centres, helped friends and neighbours, and found ways to adapt and respond to the enormously challenging circumstances. You are extraordinary people, and we're here to celebrate your achievements. You came to the University of Birmingham because you wanted to come to a great place of learning. You wanted to test yourself. You wanted to equip yourself for the next phase of your life. And your experience, of course, will not be what you have expected. But you're here today having overcome many barriers and having achieved your goals nonetheless. While you studied with us, you, of course, enriched our community. You've made new friends, explored new horizons. And as you graduate this summer, you graduate an enriched person. I'm sure you'll hardly recognise the you who joined us several years ago. You're someone of high achievement, someone who's tested themselves and succeeded. So these degree celebrations here in the Green Heart are a first for us. However, we have a history of firsts. This was the first campus university, the first university to incorporate a medical school, to allow women to take medical degrees, and to create a women's hall of residence. And more recently, we were the first university to open a secondary school, and the first to establish a Peer 2 testing laboratory for COVID-19. And perhaps, too, today represents a first for you also. You may be the first to graduate in your family. You may be the first to study in this country, or maybe the first to achieve a postgraduate qualification. And some of you will be the first to make a particular discovery in your areas of research to gain your doctoral degrees. You are among the first to graduate through a global pandemic, and you've all overcome challenges few others have faced before you, and you will have many stories to tell from that experience. The discipline in which you're graduating has taught you many foundational skills. You are all strong mathematicians, although you may not feel it at times. You can navigate scientific and engineering problems, and indeed, I think, understand the significance of the results. And you will have digital and professional skills that many employers will be delighted to use. You are well prepared for what comes next, and you will soon find how those skills translate to challenges and opportunities to come. Use these skills well. Work hard. Take opportunities as they arise. If someone asks, say yes, and, I think, remember to help and support those around you, whatever your line of work. Today marks the end of one kind of relationship with the university and the start of a new one. Today you become a member of a distinguished family, a family with over 300,000 members in 170 countries around the world. So welcome to our alumni community. Our alumni engage in an astonishing array of projects and professions, and we look forward to witnessing your own achievements and successes in the years to come. Keep in touch with us, and of course, we promise to keep in touch with you too. You and those who are with you have many reasons to be proud today. Many congratulations to all our graduates, and good luck and good fortune to what's to come. Thank you. So I now have the pleasure of passing over to Professor Clive Roberts, the head of the School of Engineering, for their presentation of prizes. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. It gives me great pleasure to announce the list of prize winners for 2021 for the School of Engineering. The first prize is the AP Jarvis Undergraduate Prize, which is awarded to the final year student in Electronic and Electrical Engineering with the highest overall scoring design project. And that prize goes to Jia Kang Chen, who graduates today with a BEng in Electronic and Electrical Engineering. Next is the Atkins MEng Civil Engineering with Industrial Study Prize. This prize is awarded to the student with the highest scoring report on their industrial placement. The winner is Sayama Begum, who graduates today with MEng in Civil Engineering with Industrial Year. The next prize is the Best MEng Student in Electronic, Electrical and Systems Engineering, which is awarded to the final year MEng student achieving the highest overall marks. And the winner of this prize is Scott Reeves, who will receive an MEng in Electronic, Electrical Engineering with Industrial Year today. We now move on to the LS Linning and Sandifer Prize, which is awarded to the student who has achieved the highest overall score in the final year of a BEng programme in mechanical engineering. And the winner is Christoph Marjaji, who has a BEng in mechanical engineering with Industrial Year. We now have the Frederick Barnes Weldron Prize, which is awarded to the highest overall scoring student of on an Institution of Mechanical Engineering accredited programme in the school. The winner is Zahid Monzur, who will get an MEng in Mechanical Engineering with Industrial Year. This year's Institution of Civil Engineering Prize, which is awarded to the student who has achieved the highest overall score in civil engineering, is awarded to Blaine Bosworth, who will gain an MEng in Civil Engineering. There are two Institution of Mechanical Engineering prizes, which are awarded to the final year students in BEng and the two final year students in MEng with the best prize. The winners of these prizes are Zahid Monzur and Christoph Marjaji. The Institute of Structural Engineers Prize, which is awarded to the student registered on a BEng course in Civil Engineering who has achieved the highest scoring overall project in structural engineering in their second year, is Jiafeng Yang, who has a BEng in Civil Engineering. The Paul Webb Prize is awarded to the student in Electronic and Electrical Engineering who has achieved the highest scoring results in the third and fourth year written examinations of their MEng degree, and the winner is Scott Reeves. The Petroforge Prize is awarded annually to a final year student in mechanical engineering whose design project has shown outstanding creative benefits to society. The winner is Patrick Irwin, who has an MEng in Mechanical Engineering with Industrial Year. The Roger Chance Prize is awarded to the student who has achieved the highest scoring overall in the final year of the programme in Mechanical Engineering, Manufacturing and Management, and the winner is Zahid Monzur, with an MEng in Mechanical Engineering with Industrial Year. The S.A. Tobias Memorial Prize, named after the founder of manufacturing engineering at the University of Birmingham, is awarded to a student in any year of the MEng and manufacturing programmes in the discipline of mechanical engineering who submits the highest scoring overall project or case study work. And the winner is Adam Stone, who will graduate today with M.Eng in Mechanical Engineering with Industrial Year. The Samuel Alfred Roberts Award is presented annually to outstanding students in mechanical engineering showing ability to share control in industry. Nominations are reviewed by a committee alongside the evidence provided by the awardees. The winners are Zahid Monzur and Mohammed Fahed Johab-Mai. The Stephen Hayes Prize is awarded to an undergraduate student or group of students in the School of Mechanical Engineering who submit the highest scoring overall work in a field in which computing plays a major part, and the winner is Adam Stone. The Tom Esri Prize in Water Engineering, which is awarded annually to the final year BN student who has achieved the highest scoring overall mark in examinations and coursework dealing with water engineering, is awarded to Matthew Booth, who will graduate today with a B.Eng in Civil Engineering. The West Midlands Concrete Society Undergraduate Prize is awarded to the student who has achieved the highest scoring work or project in concrete-related aspects of their work. This award is awarded to Brittany Marsland, who will graduate today in an M.Eng in Civil Engineering with Industrial Year. And finally, the W.S. Atkins Prize. This prize is awarded each year to a student graduating from one of the M.Eng programs in civil engineering who has produced the highest scoring overall performance. The winner is Blaine Bosworth. I'd now like to introduce you to our student representative, Verity Page, who is one of the graduates graduating today with an M.Eng in Mechanical Engineering. She is top of a cohort and has embraced all opportunities while she's been at Birmingham. You may not believe this list. She's driven the Brum Eco Car at the Olympic Park. She is a member of the Women in Science and Engineering Society, a member of MECSOC. She plays in the clarinet choir. She's part of the University Dance Society, and she's a cheerleader for the Birmingham Pussycats. Please welcome Verity.
Congratulations, fellow graduates. We made it. Today, we become members of the distinguished alumni of the University of Birmingham. I hope that we may look back on the time we spent here with fondness and pride for many years to come. Some of us will hold dear our memories of representing the university at engineering competitions with societies, or perhaps forming a new friendship in a lab, or the buzz of finishing a group project just before the deadline. I'll always remember accidentally submitting a group project titled Steve the Flying School, or Gerald, after forgetting to check the cover page of our report as we rushed to submit it. I'm sure many of us will remember, or at least try to remember, late nights partying at Fab and then struggling through lectures the following morning. Or perhaps it's the small things that we may miss most, like chatting for hours in the design centre or admiring the beautiful campus walking between lectures. And I'm certain that each and every one of us will remember the great sense of achievement we feel today as we celebrate being the School of Engineering's class of 2021. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the support of some very special people, and so I'd like to take this opportunity to thank them on behalf of the cohort. So, to our family and friends, thank you for encouraging, loving, and supporting us. I hope that we have made you proud today. Thank you to the incredible departmental staff, including the welfare and student experience teams, for taking the time to listen to us when we needed it, for the care you gave us, and the countless events you organised to make our time here so special. Thank you to our lecturers, tutors and supervisors for inspiring us and guiding us. Thanks to your care and attention, we may proudly call ourselves Birmingham Engineers. Not only have you provided us with a wealth of skills and knowledge, but you've taught us to be curious, confident and creative. But fellow graduates, remember, everything that we have learnt here has been shaped not just by our teachers and loved ones, as important as they are, but by the unique set of experiences that each and every one of us has encountered. The people we have met, the opportunities we have seized, and the challenges we have faced have moulded us into the graduates we are today. This year, in particular, certainly hasn't been short of challenges. Lectures became online presentations, group project meetings moved to video calls and dreaded breakout rooms, and society events became Zoom quizzes and virtual cinema nights. It seems these days that the only thing that is not unprecedented is the use of the word itself. But as Birmingham Engineers, we are skilled collaborators, keen embracers of technology, and most of all, innovative problem solvers. We adapted to the problems at hand with resilience and determination, and in some cases, created opportunities. It's rumoured, for example, that some of us took the opportunity to take lectures in our pyjamas. When I first decided to study engineering, I was told by a friend that the way to tell between an introverted and an extroverted engineer was this. An introverted engineer looks down at their shoes when they talk to you. An extroverted engineer looks down at your shoes when they talk to you. Whilst very amusing, I don't think this reflects the people I have met here at Birmingham at all. And I've noticed during my time how wonderfully diverse our personalities, skill sets, and aspirations are. Now, they say that the ideal engineer is a composite, with the writing skills of an author, the creativity of an artist, the analytical skills of a scientist, and the understanding of a sociologist. Whilst this might be impossible alone, we can and have achieved it in teams. Where each of us is strongest, we have collaborated and supported each other, sharing our knowledge and ideas to make it through together. Just as each of our experiences so far are unique, so too are our futures. Some of us are embarking on further study or about to start an exciting new job. And I'm sure there are many among us who are yet to decide what is next, still wondering what the future promises. No matter what the extent of your plans, today I urge you to look to the future, not with trepidation, but with hope, and see a wealth of opportunities. Because as Birmingham Engineers, we now have the capability and skills to improve, design, and build the future of this world. If we take the lessons we have learnt, the confidence we've gained, and the lifelong friendships that we have made into this next chapter of our lives, I am certain they will serve us well. I wish all my fellow graduates the very best of luck in your onward journey. Now let's seize every opportunity, be true to ourselves, and above all, enjoy it. Thank you.
I'm Karan Villamoria, the proud Chancellor of your university, and this last week was my 7th anniversary of being Chancellor, and I'm the 7th Chancellor in the 120-year history of this university. So it's a real privilege, and some of my predecessors include former Prime Ministers, the Earl of Avon, and my immediate predecessor, Sir Dominic Cadbury, so I'm in terrific company. Verity, what a fabulous speech. I just want all the prize winners who are present to just put your hands up, please. Can I just see some hands up? Any prize winners who may be present here? Wow, I think they deserve a huge round of applause. You see, it is a celebration. Today is a celebration of everyone who's graduating. And the winners, the prize winners, of course we're celebrating your success and you should rejoice in it. But your success is an aspiration to others. That aspiration creates achievement, and that achievement in itself creates inspiration and then aspiration, and it's a virtuous circle. So thank you for what you've done in inspiring us. And Verity, in your speech, your excellent speech, you mentioned so many important things. I mean, look at this, look at where we are now. We're meant to be in the Great Hall. But last year, this didn't even happen at all. It was a virtual ceremony. And here we are in this adapted environment. And so many of the words that you've used, I used to sum up the pandemic in the way that we have dealt with it. It's adaptability, it's resilience, it's compassion, it's community, and it's all reflected over here. Well, it's a particularly proud moment for me to be here celebrating the Department of Engineering. And I have a close connection to it, and my uncle, Dr. Farid Atalia, did his PhD in engineering over here. His sister, my mother, is a graduate of the University of Birmingham. She's 85 years old, and she's always excited when I come up to Birmingham. I spoke to her yesterday. And their father, Squadron Leader J.D. Atalia, graduated here in 1931 in commerce and learned how to fly without telling my great-grandfather, and joined the Royal Indian Air Force and served all the way to the end of the war. And here I am, the third generation, to be the proud chancellor of this university. And the engineering school is one of the jewels in the crown of this university. It is outstanding. We've had a great opening speech from Professor Stephen Jarvis. We've had Professor Clive Roberts speak to you as well. Clive's department, within the Department of Engineering, the Railway Institute, is, and I'm not exaggerating, probably the #1 railway department in the world. And we won a Queen's Award recently, so I congratulate you on all that you continue to do, including having the first hydrogen-powered train to be operational here in the West Midlands. So I think he deserves a huge round of applause. I am, of course, a proud manufacturer myself, having started Cobra Beer 31 years ago, and I chair the Manufacturing Commission in Parliament. In fact, we've just produced a new report on sustainable manufacturing, and I think this country, manufacturing, we are one of the largest manufacturers in the world. People don't realize this, and definitely one of the finest manufacturers in the world. So here you are, graduating from one of the best universities in the world, top 100 in the world, Russell Group, international. We're just opening up our brand new campus in Dubai later this year, which I'm really looking forward to. It's going to be a state-of-the-art, AI-powered, 5,000-student university campus in Dubai, which is going to be absolutely amazing. You've had phenomenal education, and as Verity very correctly said, you haven't achieved this on your own. Of course you put in the effort, but you achieved this with the support of your friends, the support of your faculty, and the support of your family. So I'd ask all the graduates to give them all a big round of applause, please. So, you now are leaving this university in terms of graduating, but I can tell you, it's Hotel California. You never leave. Yeah, you never ever leave this institution. It is going to be part of you for the rest of your lives. You're permanently connected to it. You are permanently welcome back here anytime. And we're not an American university where tomorrow you'll receive an email asking you for money. Of course we'll ask you for money. But please do donate. No, you must. I mean, you must put back when you can, but it doesn't have to be just in money. It can be in time, it can be in mentoring, it can be coming back to lecture over here, it can be keeping in touch with the 300,000 alumni we have around the world. There are a handful of countries in the world that do not have Birmingham alumni staying there. So any part of the world you go, you will find Birmingham alumni. I host a parliamentary reception every year for alumni, and it is always sold out. There's a waiting list, and it's packed. So it's a very strong family atmosphere that you have. And don't forget our motto. All these mottos, you know, people say motto, who remembers their school motto? Well, remember our motto, Apo Adwa ad Alta, which means through effort to higher things. And that effort is always going to be necessary, whether you like it or not. Leadership. The true test of leadership comes not in the good times, but in the tough times. And almost every one of you is going to be a leader one day. And remember that through this pandemic. And you know, we can all complain, oh, what a horrible time we've had these last 16 months. Oh, it's been terrible. Oh, we should be in the Great Hall. Or we could have done this. I've been president of the CBI, the Confederation of British Industry, for the past year, and it's been a virtual year. Now, I could complain that I haven't been able to go and meet people face to face around the country and around the world, but do you know what? You look at the positive, and I am so privileged to be in this position at this time in the history to try and make a difference. And you will all look back through your lives to this time and remember how resilient we were and how we made the most of it, and will be the stronger for it. And that is not a cliche. And when it comes to crises, I've nearly lost my business 3 times. I survived each time because of 3 things. A strong brand, you've got the Birmingham brand behind you. A strong team supporting you, well, here we are. It's in front of you, the strong team. And thirdly, most importantly, the right values and integrity. It is better to fail doing the right thing than to succeed doing the wrong thing. And you can survive any crisis going forward. So my final bit of advice is this as we disperse. Yesterday I was asked to write an article paying tribute to my father, the late General Birmingham, who commanded the Central Indian Army with 350,000 troops under his command. And I often think in my life, what would my father think? And I remember the best advice that he ever gave me when I started work. He said, you're starting at the bottom, you're going to be given lots of tasks. The first thing when you're given a task, do it. The next thing is do that little bit extra that you were not asked to do. And that's the best advice I've been given in my life. Because my father said, take initiative, be innovative, be creative, and always go the extra mile. So I wish you all the very best of luck. Verity wished you luck. The best definition of luck that I've ever heard is luck is when determination meets opportunity. If you're determined, you will see those opportunities. And finally, as you leave, don't think your learning's finished. You never stop learning. And my favorite saying, one of my favorite sayings of Mahatma Gandhi is, live as if you're going to die tomorrow. Learn as if you're going to live forever. Congratulations and all the very best to all of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I now declare this ceremony closed.